This segment is sponsored by St. Mary's Woods and Our Lady of Hope Health Center.
Both communities are a long-standing part of the Richmond area, and these sister communities are working together to care for you. We're joined today by two very special guests, Jotanya Belton with St. Mary's Woods Retirement Community and Brant Huisman, administrator with Our Lady of Hope Health Center. It's wonderful to see both of you.
Thank you. Thanks for having us.
Thanks, Jessica.
Absolutely our pleasure. This is such an important conversation to have because there are so many things to consider. Before we get started too far down the line, let's talk about the differences between St. Mary's Woods Retirement Community and the Our Lady of Hope Health Center. Can we start that question with you, Brant, and talk us through some of the differences?
Certainly. So we are two separate communities, and we range from independent living all the way to nursing care. So on the St. Mary's Woods community, we have independent living and assisted living. And then at Our Lady of Hope, we have memory care, assisted living, rehabilitation, and our nursing center. So we have all those levels of care, what you might typically find in a CCRC on one campus.
Makes sense. And as you're exploring these options, one of the questions I'm sure folks have for you is nursing care provided at both communities?
Nursing care is here at Our Lady of Hope, and we have a 75-bed community here at Our Lady of Hope that is for rehabilitation, people that will be here short-term after a surgery or after an episode that they need to be here for physical therapy, occupational therapy, speech therapy and respiratory therapy, but then they can also stay here long-term care if need be here on our nursing facility.
Brant, let me ask you another question. These communities are not on the same campus. Is there any reason why there are two different locations and they're not in the same spot?
So we're both owned and sponsored by the Catholic Diocese of Richmond. Of course, the Catholic Church has always put charity at the forefront of what they do, sharing Christ's love through charity. And so they saw it fit to help the greater Richmond community by building St. Mary's Woods, which is independent living and assisted living, back in 1987. And then Our Lady of Hope here also, which is assisted living, memory care, and nursing center back in 1996. So it's an extension of what they've always believed in and what they've always sought to do as far as their charitable arm.
Absolutely. And as that need was there, they answered the call and continued to grow. JT, Brant mentioned the Catholic diocese. Do you need to be of Catholic faith to live in either of these communities?
No, Jessica, while both communities are owned and operated by the Catholic Diocese, all denominations are welcome here.
That's wonderful to know as you consider both communities as an option. Brant, I have a question for you. The winter season is on the horizon. This is certainly a time of year where under normal circumstances, we can get isolated during the winter time. 2020 certainly has thrown us for a loop in that respect. Let's talk through some of the advantages of living in either community, certainly during the winter season and months to come.
So we all know during the winter season, we have shorter daylight hours, we have colder temperatures, and during this COVID year, we have built-in isolation. So this just kind of exacerbates all those aspects for people. And so we would invite them to come check out St. Mary's Woods and Our Lady of Hope and see what we have to offer them. We have, of course, every single day, we have activities going on. We have spiritual events going on. We have full service dining. We have all sorts of things going on here that you might not be able to have at home this season. So we just would invite you to come and explore what we have at our communities for you this winter.
Brant, that's a great overview of some amenities because those are certainly some things to consider. One of the other key areas that's a consideration is the menu. You mentioned that restaurant quality dining experience. JT, let's talk through that. I know you're incredibly proud of that offering at the community.
Yes, Jessica, at St. Mary's Woods, we have an amazing director of food services, Erin Kelly, and she offers an over-the-top restaurant style menu here.
That's certainly an area that's near and dear to my heart. One of the other amazing things that you're going to talk us through, JT, is an unexpected delight. And this comes when you come into the community and discover new friendships. It's sort of unanticipated, maybe.
Yes, our communities are more than just a building here. Who would have thought that mom or dad would have made new best friends here at St. Mary's Woods?
It really is a delight to see that come to life, really, and it makes it feel like coming home. Brant, let's talk a little bit when you are in the communities, even though they are in two separate locations. Let's talk about relocating between the communities and how that happens.
Right. So we would like to think the advantage is that we offer all the same community as a CCRC would. And that means everything from independent living all the way to nursing care, but we offer it at a lower threshold of entry than other communities do. And so as you enter in, maybe as an independent resident at St. Mary's Woods, and the need arises for you to either go into memory care or to nursing care, you can do that here at Our Lady of Hope. And that's all part of the Diocese of Richmond's commitment to our community, to make sure that people have an affordable place to be, but it's personalized attention and senior services, and that's what's most important to everyone.
Well, it absolutely is key. As you are considering that continuing care retirement community, you want to know that it'll grow along with you. Thank you both so much for your time.
Thanks
for having us.
Absolutely.
Absolutely our pleasure. And we'll share information now for St. Mary's Woods Retirement Community and Our Lady of Hope Health Center.
St. Mary's Woods is located at 1257 Marywood Lane in Richmond. Give them a call at 804-741-8624 or visit them online, stmaryswoods.com. Our Lady of Hope Health Center is located at 13,700 North Gayton Road in Richmond. Give them a call, 804-360-1960, or visit them online, ourladyofhope.com. And drop off your newly purchased adult socks November 30th through December the 18th to either community, and we will be right back.